Hey guys, hold on. Welcome to Plague Inc. I'm gonna turn the music off. Welcome to Plague Inc. And today I'm gonna show you how to beat Bacteria on normal. You don't need any genes for this demonstration. So yeah, let's get started. So choose a country. You want one mainly that has both an airport and a harbor. My personal favorite will be Egypt, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick that. Yep. The first thing we're gonna get is Air 1, so go ahead and save up 9 DNA points. So once you have 9 DNA points, go ahead and go to Transmission and go to Air 1, press Air 1. Next thing we're gonna get is Water 1, so save up 10 DNA points. The main reason why I picked Egypt is because it's a poor country, so they don't have good medicine. That's a good thing. And they have 2 harbors and an airport. Another good thing for spreading the disease. Yeah, whenever you get at least 10 points, go ahead and get Water 1. Next thing we're going to get is Air 2 for 16 points. So go ahead and save up 16 DNA points. Okay, now that you have at least 16 DNA points, go ahead and evolve Air 2. Next, we're going to get Water 2. So save up 18 DNA points. Okay, so once you have 18 DNA points, go ahead and get Water 2. For 20 DNA points, it's going to be the Extreme Bioaerosol. That's our last thing we need from here. In this little section, we don't need anything from here. We don't need bird, insect, rodent, blood, livestock transmission. We don't need that. We need the air and water transmission. And the Extreme Bioaerosol is the last trait we're going to get, and it's the best one. So go ahead and save yourself up 20 DNA points, and then we'll come back and get Extreme Bioaerosol. You're going to see a lot of these red bubbles in here. Okay, here's our first random symptom. What you want to go ahead is immediately go to Symptoms tab and devolve that, because that will get you noticed. One way to know for sure that you're not noticed is it will literally tell you right here. If you go to the World tab right here, it'll say Salmonella or whatever the name of your bacteria is has not been noticed. But if you are caught, it'll say something else. I've been cutting the footage just to keep the video shorter, but yeah, I'm walking you through how to beat this game on Bacteria normal. So whenever you get 20 DNA points, just go ahead and get Extreme Bioaerosol. Once you have your 20 points, go ahead and get Extreme Bioaerosol. Now we're done with Transmission, and we're going to move on to the Abilities tab. We're going to start working with Drug Resistance and Cold Resistance and Heat Resistance. So start off with Drug Resistance 1. Go ahead and save yourself up about 11 DNA points, and then come back and get Drug Resistance 1. As you infect more and more people, you're going to see your DNA points going up, and you can pop these bubbles too. So once you have at least 11 DNA points, come here and get Drug Resistance 1. This will help you when attacking wealthy countries that have access to high quality medicines. So yeah, and then these two will help you attack the colder countries. Since we started in Egypt, we're gonna already have some heat resistance, because it says that it's a hot, arid climate, so we're used to that already. But by getting further heat resistance, we can move more into the Sahara and into the Middle East. So once you have at least 26 DNA points, go ahead and get drug resistance 2. Now we're going to move on to these two, cold resistance and heat resistance. I don't remember like how much these cost. Okay, but yeah, cold resistance 1 is cheaper. So basically go ahead and start saving up for that. It's 9 DNA points, so let's go. Once you have at least 9 DNA points.
All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
Okay, sorry about that. Once you have at least 9 DNA points, obviously I have more, but go ahead and get cold resistance 1. Next, we're going to get heat resistance 1 for 14 DNA points. As you can see, what I'm doing here is I like to go for the cheaper stuff. But yeah, go ahead and get heat resistance 1. Once you have at least 14 DNA points, go ahead and get heat resistance 1. Next, we're going to get cold resistance 2, because it's cheaper. So go ahead and save yourself up about 16 DNA points and come back and get cold resistance 2. So once you have at least 16 DNA points, go ahead and get cold resistance 2. Next, we're going to save up 27 DNA points and get heat resistance 2. So once you have at least 27 DNA points, go ahead and get heat resistance 2. So we're done with abilities now. Next, we're going to move on to symptoms. So what you want to do is continue to stay unnoticed and then wait for the entire world to get infected. And I'll tell you how to check for that. It'll give you a notification, as well as you can also look at this. I'm going to teach you how this works. So basically, healthy countries, this is countries that they're completely 100% clean. They have no trace of your disease in them. Infected countries with a blue heart means that they are partially infected, and the blue heart means that they still have some healthy people. Countries with that are infected and have no blue heart means that they're completely 100% thoroughly infected. Every single last person in that country is infected with your disease. So destroyed countries means there's like every human in that country has died. So basically the country's extinct. So yeah. Just wait for the whole world to get infected and I'll tell you when to start doing this. And if you get any random symptoms before the whole world is infected, instantly go to the menu, the symptoms menu, and just tap on whatever it gave you and devolve it. It'll say devolve like I showed you earlier. And just press that and then press yes and devolve. You're going to notice you're getting a ton of DNA points here, and you'll get even more from popping the biohazard red bubbles as you continue to infect more and more countries. So just keep on popping these bubbles and saving up your DNA points, and this is how we're going to buy out all the symptoms that we need to kill everybody. Here's our second random symptom. Go ahead and immediately go over here and devolve this. And the best part is you won't get caught, but another good part is that you will get some points refunded, as it says right here. They give you 2 extra points. Okay, you're going to randomly get this notification that's going to tell you that your disease needs to evolve to kill. Ignore this until I tell you to actually evolve it to kill. And I'll show you what to do as well. Again, you can continue to check this little chart. Okay, we only got 5 countries left that need to be fully infected. And then we can have some fun. But yeah, just wait until then. Make sure you don't get spotted. If it gives you any random symptoms, devolve them. Never forget. Our third random symptom, immediately go down here and devolve. Alright, let's check the chart. Greenland is the last one left, so that's good. Also, since Greenland's the last one left, we can go ahead here and check how infected it is. So we only have 26,971 people left in Greenland to infect. So we just gotta wait for these people to get completely infected with the disease, and then we can move on to the symptoms. Okay, let's check up on Greenland again. You see, they're about done. Alright, here's that notification I was talking about. It says there are no healthy people left in the world. The last healthy person on the planet recently became infected with your disease. So, yep. Now, this is where the fun, whatever you want to call it, the action happens. So let's go ahead and open the disease tab, go to symptoms. First, you want to get coughing. Then you want to get pneumonia. Then you want to get pulmonary fibrosis. And the last one, total organ failure. But actually, if you have enough points, it's an option that you can get immune suppression. I had exactly enough points. But now just sit back, relax, and watch the world die. It's a major disease, actually. This will not do anything to save them because we've already infected every last person in the world, so don't worry about this, just ignore this. Okay, now you can keep these, obviously, because this is just going to help you. So, yeah. Just keep this if you've already infected everyone in the world and you're starting to kill them. This is nothing like real-life salmonella. This is terrible. But, yeah. For the most part, you can just, ignore this because you're destined to win, pretty much. Pop these little cure bubbles to make sure the cure doesn't progress that fast. If you do feel threatened, though, you can go ahead and go back to abilities, and you can do this. You can do the shuffle. That'll mess their research progress up. Yep, it went way down. There you go. You can also evolve more of these symptoms. Necrosis is a pretty deadly one that I use sometimes instead of total organ failure, but total organ failure, there's pretty much no substitute for it. It's like the deadliest one in the game, I'm pretty sure. So you should always get it. Governments will start to fall. Blah, blah, blah. You're gonna die. These people are all gonna die. The area's turning black and green, dark green and lifeless. And infected and nasty. You just wait for them to die. And then you'll win the game. Once humanity goes extinct, obviously, which is the goal of the game, you basically just win the game, obviously. So, just wait for humanity to go extinct. And now we'll get necrosis, and then they're going to die even faster. You're going to see these daily death rates go up. You see the lethality and severity bar are, skyrocketing. So these people are all, incredibly screwed. They're done. And look at this. Transmission is completely useless at this point because we've infected every last living person on the planet. and most of the people are dead, actually, as you can tell. But fever is a little bit fatal. Like it says here, it says severe dehydration, which can be fatal in real life in the elderly. It can kill people. Tends to do that. This game is pretty realistic for certain viruses, like bacteria is pretty realistic in this game. So I'm gonna get fever. Let's put a little barf up in here. Get some nausea. And there we go. It's even more deadly. These will like go down as there's less people in the world, but if you get better symptoms, then it'll go up. And you'll be winning even faster than before. This technique also works for brutal. My technique also works for brutal. But you're gonna need to actually like fight the cure a lot more because they're gonna be trying a lot harder. Like it says, like people wash their hands more, sick people get locked in prison, bullshit like that. Yeah, that'll happen. So you're gonna need to fight back against the cure even more because it'll go up way faster and it will actually kill your disease if you don't fight back against it. So yeah, pretty much everybody's screwed. It'll tell you that in a minute, like it'll give a notification to let you know you're home free and good to go. Yeah, so whenever you get that notification, the cure will stop progressing. Yep, right here. Salmonella to destroy humanity. Salmonella has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans know that they are watching the end of history. Pretty sad, but yeah. Salmonella, a famous disease known from consuming raw meat in real life, somehow has evolved to destroy humanity in this game. I made it do that, of course. But yeah, we're going to win this game for sure. Now that we've seen that notification, that means that we can literally like sit back and do nothing. They're dead. On brutal, up until that, you'd be evolving abilities in this range to fight back against the cure, like I said. But we're good to go on normal mode right now. But as you can see here, yep, everyone just died. So take a look at all this stuff, this stuff right here. But yeah, there we go. We just beat the game. Hope you guys enjoyed playing Plague Inc. with me today. Here's a little chart here. You will get a gene to try out, basically pretty useful. That's how you get the genes anyways. You just keep beating the game. If you want a bunch of different genes, just keep playing bacteria with this method over and over again. And I'll do a tutorial on virus later. But yeah, as you can tell, I have some experience with this game. I've unlocked some of these. I need to still get these and beat Parasite and all that, and beat Fungus on brutal mode, but I'm pretty good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and I'll see you later.